Hi guys, good evening to every one of you and welcome to Adana's Talk. Welcome to today's section with me. I'm gonna quickly paste the topic here. Okay, I welcome you all. Okay, today's topic says how to know. Thank you very much. Today's topic says how to know if he or she is the one. Ope, you have to request back. You have to request back when I'm done, please. Thank you. Okay, you have to request back when I'm done if you care to join the live show. Thank you. Today says how to know if he or she is the one. Thank you for your understanding. Okay, to you, I'm still, I do still ask questions. To you, how do you know if he or she is the one, the right one for you? How do you know? What are the signs that tells you, okay, this is my wife to be, this is my husband to be? What are the signs that tells you? What are the signs you see? What are the things you see? What are the things that make you go for that person? What did you see in that person that moved you and said, oh, I've seen my missing rib? Drop it on the comment section. Let's see while I say mine. You know how it goes. You say yours, I say mine. When I'm not correct, you correct me. Nobody's above mistake. And I don't know everything. Inside this my small head like this, I don't know all. So when I drop the ones I know, you also drop the ones you know. So let's keep going. Today says how to know if he or she is the one. For the married ones here, how did you know that he is your husband? And how did you know that she is your wife? What are those signs you saw? What are those things? What was that thing that she or he did that that made you pay her bride price, or that made you said, yes, I will marry you? Because it's not all engagements that ladies accept, and it's not all ladies that guys engage and say, okay, I've made up my mind to be with you forever. Because for someone's son to make up his mind to live with you forever, he must have weighed you left, right, center, front, back, and said, okay, this one I can stay with you, we can patch ourselves, we can ride this. So what are the things you saw? Well, I dropped mine. Because of the complexity involved, I try to narrow it down to a way it will be simple. Every human being is made up of 3 parts. Every human being is made up of 3 parts. The spirit, the soul, and the body. You as a human, me as a human, we are all made up of 3 parts: the spirit, soul, and body. So for any marriage to work, for any relationship, long-term relationship to work, to me, I believe it should have 2/3. Spirit, soul, and body. At least it should have 2/3, not 1/3. 1/3 will never work. But 2/3, perfect. 3/3, excellent. Okay? Now Now, this is what makes up a full human being. And if you have somebody in your life, somebody you're going on with, that is flowing with you, divide these three things. Which one is working out for you? Divide these three aspects, right? If you have somebody in your life, like you are still in a long-term relationship, divide these three: spirit, soul, and body. Try to find out the one. I'm going to explain the three for you. I'm going to give you the explanation of that: spirit, soul, and body. Then ask yourself, which one is really working out for us? You should at least have 2/3. 1/3 is no-go area. It will not. In case you are here and you have spoken to God, and God has told you, this is not your husband, this is not your wife, I know you must have believed God, you heard him, and you've taken your decision. So this topic is not for you. For those that God has spoken to and God has told you, this one is not your own. I'm talking of those people that are in a bit of a confused stage. You're confused. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to go about it. You're in a bit of confused stage. You're still watching. You're still contemplating. This topic is for you. I believe that for the marriage to work, it should at least have 2/3 going in your direction or going the way you want it. To me, personally, I don't know for you, to me personally, the most important is the spirit. Remember I said the human being is made up of 3 parts: the spirit, the soul, and the body. To me, the most important, if I'm to say, is the spirit. Because is with the spirit you relate with the spiritual world. With your soul, you relate with emotional and mental world. And with your body, you relate with the physical world. Actually, you know that. With the spirit, you relate with the spiritual world. How connected are you with God? How connected are both of you? Are you a Christian? What type of a Christian you are? Because there are people that are Christians and they don't even know the type of Christians they are. There are churchgoers. The spiritual part has to do with what you guys believe in terms of your relationship with God. That's the spiritual part, the spirit. It has to do with your relationship with God, both of you. How serious do you take God? How serious do you take your Christian life? How serious are you with the things of God? How connected are you two with the things that concerns God? It consists of your will. Your will. That's your soul. Your soul, the soul there consists of your will, your emotions, your intellect. So you are asking the question, do we have the similar value? Ask yourself in that relationship, do we have similar values? Do we like to talk? Do we enjoy our communications together? I mean, Do we think intellectually, if something is going on wrong now, am I free to talk to you about it? How related are we emotionally? That's the soul. Do I feel emotionally excited around you whenever I see you or whenever I hear your voice? Do we have mental connection? Those are the questions you should be asking. Do we have similar social value? Are we similar? Are we compatible? Are we emotionally attached to each other? Then your body. This is where some ladies will come at. I want a man who is 6 feet tall, 10 feet tall, beard gang, fresh dude, muscle. Those ones where they go gym, so that if he carry you up, go hang you for air. That's where you see a woman. I want a cute guy. I want a handsome man. That's where you see guys will come out. Wow, I want a lady with a big ass. I want a lady with a fat breast. Sexy babe. That's the physical. That's the body parts. Your physical attraction. I want a hot dude. Like some guys will say, I want a chubby babe, sexy, attractive. It is also important that you want all those qualities you're mentioning. But however, this is the least important. The body is the least important. Those things you're mentioning, those things on your list that you want in a man or a woman you're going to live with, that is the least important. For the relationship or marriage to work, you should at least have 2 of these 3 going well. My question is, which one is going well for you? Which one is going well? If it is only body, there is every tendency that it will not work out, because physical attraction will not work out, because physical attraction alone cannot sustain a marriage. In these 3 things, spirit, soul, and body, if it's only the body that is working out for you, that's physical attraction. If it's the only one that is working out for you, there is every tendency that it will not work out. That long-term relationship, it will soon fade away. That marriage will not work, because physical attraction alone cannot sustain a marriage. It cannot sustain a long-term relationship either. I like this. There's somebody there's a way I heard something like this one time ago that said, show me a pretty lady and I will show you a guy. Show me a pretty girl and I will show you a guy who is tired of sleeping with her. Show me a beautiful woman, a beautiful girl, and I will show you a guy who is tired of sleeping with her. So you see, physical attraction alone cannot sustain a marriage, because it's not the breast and the big nyash that you're going to get married to. It's not that chubby guy, that beard guy. It's not that beard that you're going to get married to. It's not that his handsome face that you're going to get married to. No. It's not how sexy she dresses that you're going to get married to, or how spotless her body is. That's not what you're going to get married to. Physical attraction alone cannot sustain a marriage. It is very common in our world. We see someone married to a beautiful woman, spotless, sexy, but yet he will still cheat on her. It's very common. What are you saying? Check around. Check your neighborhood. You see a man with a spotless wife, so sexy, straight legs, figure 8, flat tummy, big ass and big breasts, sweet. But what will happen? He will still cheat on her. It's very common. Physical attraction fades. That's not what you're going to get married to. That's not what you're going to live with forever. So if it is only the body that is working out for you, you have failed. It will not work. So when I say you must have 2 of 3, if you have physical attraction, that's cool. You can also have the soul. The spirit can come, because if you both are Christians and you go to church, you can build it up. You can pick up from there and do the things of God, and from there you keep going. The spirit can come later, but the soul must be there. You must be connected emotionally, mentally. There must be a connection. You two must be compatible, must be willing. So if the body is there and the soul is there, perfect. Then the spirit can come along as you two keep going, It is just normal, man. It's just normal. There is nothing you can do about it. Beautiful man, handsome man, married to a beautiful woman, he must cheat. It's normal. There's nothing you can do about it, because it fades. It will fade. You will start looking for another one. That one will fade in your eyes. In a relationship, before you are married, you focus more on your wants. Before you are married, when you are single, when you are still popping, fine guy, fine lady, popping, you focus more on your wants. But once you are married, you focus more on your needs. In life, before you get married, as you are now as a single, like I am, I focus more on what I want. But once you get married, you focus more on what you need, not what you want. Because your needs are the ones that are going to matter most, not your wants. Okay, let's take it like this. Okay, when a lady is single, she's looking for a handsome dude, fresh, chubby, sexy guy. Now she's married. She's no longer going to look for a handsome guy. She's going to look for a caring husband, a caring man. That's what she needs now. You're welcome, sweetheart. You come a bit late, but don't worry, you're gonna enjoy it. The few minutes I have. When she is single, she wants a sexy guy, beard gang, chubby, chested. I know you tried. She's looking for a 6 feet, 10 feet, 50 feet man. She's looking for a guy that when he opens his chest, you will faint. That's what she wants. But now she's married. She will need a caring man. She will need a faithful man. When a lady is single, she will want A rich man. I want a rich man. I don't need to suffer. I want somebody that will buy me Benz. I want somebody that will buy me Bomb Street. That's what she wants because she's single. Now, when she's married, she needs a caring man, because you are rich and you're not caring is rubbish. There are some people that will be rich but not caring. What's the need? That's not what she needs again. She no longer needs a rich man. She now needs a caring man, because the richness is there. So if the caring is not attached to that richness, it's rubbish. So what she's going to pray for now is what she needs, which is that care. No longer, I want a rich man. When a guy is single, he wants a chubby babe, big breast, big nyash, fresh, sexy, attractive. But once he is married, he needs a faithful wife, caring wife, somebody that can make a home. That's what he needs. Someone to make his home. That's his need now, no longer sexy mama. So you see, when you are single, you focus more on what you want. But once you are married, you focus more on what you need. It's now your needs that matters most. Don't rush into a relationship because you're lonely. You need somebody by your side. You need company. Then you fly inside. There must be a connection. Make sure you two are connected emotionally, mentally. Make sure there is a room for communication. Make sure you two are, when you are talking, when you are communicating, there is joy in that communication. Because if you make a mistake and fly inside that marriage, where there is no communication, there is no emotional attachment, there is no emotional connection, mentally connected, you people are not, you're gonna get tired and it will fade. You good? All right, thank you. Yeah, it's fine. So in that relationship, before it will work, 3 things: spirit, the soul, and the body. Among these 3, 2 should be presently working out well for you. And the most important should be, to me, I don't know for you, to me, is their spirit. How connected are you two to God? But in the world we are today, I would say the soul should be the most important thing you should look out for in that relationship before you enter the marriage. Look out for the soul. How connected you two are. If you have the soul and you have the body, any body type you want, no problem. The spirit can work out later. You can build it going to church, listening to sermons, going for counseling and all that. The spirit can be boosted along the line, but make sure you have the soul working out with any of the other 2 you choose. If you have only the body working out for you, you're going nowhere, man. Because the body attraction would fade away and you will start looking out. Okay. So I still ask this question again for the married people here. For the married ones that are married, what attracted you to your wife? And you, for a wife, what attracted you to your husband? What are those qualities that you saw and said, yes, I will? And for the men, what was those qualities you saw in your woman that made you pick up a ring and said, will you be my lifetime partner? Will you walk down the aisle with me? What are those qualities? You can drop your comments on the comment sections. Please try and help me to share the video. For my sweet mama, Beyonce, you came early and late. I'm almost done. Thank you for coming around. Please drop your comments on the comment section. And for you that are in a relationship, long-term relationship that is working out fine, what are those qualities that you're seeing that made you stay and said, okay, this is going to work out fine, this is going to lead us to marriage? Because if you're in a relationship 1 year, 6 months, 2 years, and you don't know where it's leading, you don't know the qualities you're looking for, and you've not found it, and you still depend on God knows, let's see how it works out, you're just wasting your time. Try to find out those things that are working out for you spiritually, spirit, soul, and body. Which one is really working out in that relationship? If none of them is working out, find your way. If it's only the body that is working out, find a way. But if 2 of the 3 is working out fine for you, keep going. It will work out fine. That's fine. Okay, I still remember my humble self, Adana, and I'm popularly known as Drama Doll. Thank you for coming again. Thank you for joining me on this section today. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you bringing out your special time to watch my special and my small face. I really appreciate you guys, and I love you all. Stick with me and stay with me. Stay tuned for another interesting topic coming your way again. But till then, stay blessed. I love you guys so much. Bye.